Hi my honeys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys can see my face is beat because I already finished the demo for you guys. I am playing with the new Beauty Creations press powder. So if you guys didn't know, I was a part of this campaign for the foundation as well as for the pressed powder. So I am just so beyond blessed and I'm still shocked, like pinch me, like I was a part of my very first beauty campaign at the age of 35. Like that's just wild. I've been posting you guys since 2015 and like I just barely got my first opportunity to be a part of a campaign. Like that is just wild to me. And like I'm just so blessed and so grateful with Jesus right now. Like God is just so good and his timing is always perfect. But anyways, I'm gonna be doing a demo of this powder. So I actually got my makeup done for the campaign. Like I didn't do my own makeup and Brenda applied the foundation, she applied the powders, but to be honest, like I wasn't really paying attention on how she was applying it because we were like in the chisme, catching up and talking. So I'm gonna apply it with a brush and then I'm also gonna apply it with a powder puff to show you guys the difference and then just kind of get more into the powders. So all the links will be listed down below for you guys, prices as well. But right now I'm gonna get into the swatches. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna go off to the movies now. We just found like this really cool movie theater near my house that it's like so fancy. It's super cool. But anyways, let's get into it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me since day one. Las amo. All right, you guys, here we have all 8 pressed powders for $10 each, plus we have the precision powder brush for $6. Here we have Very Vanilla. It's a neutral undertone, great for light to medium skin tones, and it's also great to brighten that under eye. Barely Beige is a cool undertone, and it's great for brightening under the under eyes as well, and it's great for fair to light skin tones. Sheer Perfection for me, I would personally use it for touch-ups. It's a really great universal shade. Next, we have Oh Honey, and it's a warm undertone, also great for light to medium skin tones. Peach Please is also great for light to medium skin tones. It has a warm peachy undertone. If you have more of a tan or deeper complexion, I feel like Naturally Golden would be great for you because it has a warm golden undertone. And of course, we have Cinna Minute, and it's great for deep to dark complexions. And finally, we have Pink About It. It has a cool undertone, so really great for fair to medium skin tones. It's great to brighten the under eye, or you can also use it to set your blush. Before I go into that pressed powder, chicas, I'm just making sure that everything is blended under my under eyes. You always want to make sure that there's no foundation or cream products in your fine lines, so that way it doesn't get cakey under here. And of course, I want to go into their new brush. There's no number, but I will link it down below for you guys. For my T-zone, I think I'm going to go into this shade, which is called Oh Honey. And then to brighten my under eye, I'm going to go into Very Vanilla to give me like that nice bright under eye. I want to say that Brenda used a puff. So what I'm going to do is use the brush first for the T-zone, maybe like on this side, and then on this side, I'm going to go into like a pressed puff to see the difference. So again, I'm going to go into Oh Honey with the brush that it comes with, and we're going to go in here. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna just go on the back of my hand like this so I can remove any extra product. And we're gonna go in and just press it into the skin very lightly. Okay, so that mattified it right away. So you guys can see where I placed the powder. It looks more matte than on this side. Obviously, it still looks hydrated, more glowy. So with the brush, actually feels really soft on the skin. Again, I'm just gonna go in right here and I'm gonna set the sides of my nose también, a little bit under the under eye but not too much, and I'm gonna bring it just like this. So again, the finish should be very blurring and it should be more on the matte side, and it's supposed to set the makeup. So instead of going into translucent powder, you only go into this powder. So what I'm noticing, you guys, is that this actually color matched me pretty well. It doesn't look off in person tampoco. Like I'm looking at my mirror right here and it doesn't look off. It actually set my makeup really nicely. Okay, Beauty Creation. Okay, I will say that it does look blurry on the skin right away, so it does mattify. Wow. And what I'm noticing too, you guys, is that it does look more like skin versus like very cakey. Like that's one thing when it comes to like pressed powders. I'm kind of like over the fence because I'm such a huge loose translucent type of girly, because I feel like sometimes powders can tend to look very cakey and I just don't like the look of a pressed powder. Like, I don't know. I feel like translucent powder, because the powder is super fine. Like, I don't know. I just have always been a more loose powder girly. But this, you guys, I will say it also feels very, very lightweight. And it does have, like I mentioned earlier, rice starch. So it's really going to help absorb all of those oils, especially if you are combo to oily. I feel like personally, if I'm going to an event, I would feel more secure with the translucent polvo. I just love my Huda Beauty translucent powder in pound cake. Like, that's just like my go-to if I'm gonna go out somewhere, because I know that it is going to last all day. Okay, I'm gonna go into a clean puff. I don't know where I left my Beauty Creations ones, unless they're like dirty, but anyways, I'm gonna go back into Oh Honey and grab that. I'm gonna clean it on the back of my hand. Okay, let's see this area right here where it looks nice and shiny. Okay, oh wow, this side. So if you do want like that extra coverage, I would definitely recommend to going in with a puff, because the brush is so soft. It's more like lightweight. Like, I definitely like using a puff more than I do the brush, because I feel like this side looks more matte than this side. I don't know why. I can definitely tell, like in this area. I just went over with the puff on this side, and yeah, I love using a puff more with this powder. All right, I really want to brighten my under eye with Very Vanilla, and again, I'm going to use the puff. Let's clean that on the back of my hand like this. I'm just gonna press it in. Woo! That is bright. So let me use this brush so you guys can see. With the puff, is definitely more intense. And I feel like personally, I would use more of a brush que está como así, like a pencil brush. Grab some and then just like lightly touch it. So a little bit goes a long way with this powder, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. All right, so here we have Oh Honey, and then we have Very Vanilla on my face right now. Again, we used Oh Honey for my entire face, and then I use Very Vanilla to highlight or brighten this under eye. Also, I kind of wanted to go into pink about it. You can also use this to highlight, you know, como ahorita se está usando mucho like the bright pink under eye. You can do that, or you can also use this maybe as a blush. Let me see. I'm gonna use this brush and I'm gonna go in here. Ooh, also there's a lot of kickback, so just be careful. And let's go ahead and just maybe set my blush. Oh yes, okay. Usually when I do like under eye, like pinky under eyes, this would be a good powder to have for that. Let me go ahead and just finish my eyes, slap on some lashes and a lip, and kind of get my life together, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts on these pressed powders. Before I zoom you guys out and kind of give you guys my final thoughts, or maybe I'll give you guys my final thoughts right now, but I really want to get a close-up of the skin for you guys, and I haven't applied any translucent powder. This is strictly just the pressed powders on my skin. I did go in and applied a little bit more of powder blush, because I feel like the pinky pressed powder wasn't like pigmented enough the way that I like it. So I definitely would use that powder for under the eye, like a light brightness, like light pinky brightness. With this powder, you guys, I would definitely say it's not a matte finish in my opinion. I think this is more of a satin finish, which is okay because you get the best of both worlds. So you don't look shiny, but yet you don't look super matte. Does that make sense? The reason why I say that, you guys, is because this part of my face, as you guys can see, it looks very like more luminous versus like completely matte. And I can also tell the difference as well on my nose, where it looks more oily on this side. And usually when I go in with like my translucent powder, like my nose is automatically matte. Obviously I do my makeup every single day so I know when my skin looks matte, so it's not a bad thing. I will say that I have come across clients in the past when I used to freelance that like more of a satin finish powder because they don't want to look super dry, super matte. I feel like a lot of like my Latina clients, older Latina mature clients, did not like to look super dry and matte. They definitely like that in between, and I feel like that's how I can describe these particular powders. I hope this is all making sense. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this for you guys, but my forehead looks really great. The cheek area, I feel like this bottom section also looks pretty okay, to be honest. I just feel like I can see that this part, if I were to wear this out, this my nose section, which is the part of my face that I like to keep very matte. I feel like that would be really oily. Now, I will say that it does brighten the under eye. You guys saw these powders are super pigmented, so I would definitely say a little bit goes a long way if you decide to get one of these to brighten the under area. This definitely looks very bright in person también, but I can say that it does emphasize these lines. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, so I don't really like that, to be completely honest, but the skin does look really pretty glowy and healthy. Again, it's just gonna depend on your personal preference. So I wanted to sneak in. It's 10:39 p.m. Just got back from the movies and I applied this powder at 6 p.m. You guys, I don't look cakey, which is actually a good thing, but I am oily around the nose area, which I kind of knew I would be. So I wanted to use Sheer Perfection just to see, and using the brush. I will say that this helps and it did not add extra color, so it won't look cakey. I would normally use blotting sheets first and then I would add my powder. So this powder though, overall, I would recommend. It's definitely a 10 out of 10 for touch-ups. I keep looking at my face in the mirror and it looks pretty, you know? It looks pretty. I just wish it was a little bit, maybe a little bit more matte. Anyways, so before I let you guys go, I wanted to share my favorite beauty creation products that I've been loving for these past few weeks, in case you guys have never tried any of their products. So the new matte foundation, 10 out of 10, actually 20 out of 10, you guys. I love this foundation so much. It truly is matte, but it's comfortable and amazing coverage. Like, I love this so much. When I played with it, when I went for the campaign and I slapped this on for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's matte, but it's like a comfortable matte, not too dry like my NARS soft matte foundation. Like, this is like my NARS light reflecting foundation, but a little bit more matte. I just love it, you guys. I've been wearing this foundation non-stop for the past few weeks, actually for the past few months. It's been like almost 2 months now. So if you've never tried this foundation, I consider this a drugstore foundation, to be honest. It's so affordable. It's just perfection. I love it with my Huda Beauty Pound Cake translucent powder. Chef's kiss, you guys. Definitely check this foundation out. Another thing that I love from them, you guys, is their contour. These are their contour sticks. So I love Tawny and Taupe are two of my favorite shades. Right now, I actually have Taupe on my face. It gives a really nice natural contour. It's not cakey. It's not chalky. It blends like a dream, you guys. I am obsessed with this new formula. Also, Coquette Pink is one of my favorites right now. I use her all the time. It is the perfect pinky blush. I love too, you guys, that it's very pigmented. It doesn't lift. It stays in place. It's buildable. Like, I'm seriously obsessed with Coquette Pink. And also, if you've never played with any of their makeup brushes, like, I honestly love their makeup brushes. Also, such a great affordable price. Like, you just can't go wrong with that. And their eyeshadow palettes are also really good. But right now, I've been really loving these products and I've been using them constantly for a lot of my makeup looks. Again, the pressed powders, you guys, I feel like I would definitely use maybe the translucent powder just to kind of like set my T-zone. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is more like you're gonna be out for like a few hours and you just need like a quick little powder to touch up. I'll be honest, I don't think I would probably grab these powders, to be honest, only to maybe highlight the under eye or for that brightness. You know, to be completely honest, I don't think that I would naturally gravitate to them. I'm definitely more of a translucent powder girly. Now, it's not just with beauty creations, but it's like with any other brand. Like, I've tried Rare Beauty, I've tried Huda Beauty también, and I feel like I'm personally maybe just not a pressed powder girly. I definitely want to know what you guys think. Are you more of a pressed powder girly or a translucent powder girly? I definitely want to know your guys' thoughts on this new collection, on this drop. Beauty Creations is just coming in hot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts down below because I really want to know. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.